Hello dear traders, in this lecture I will talk about the trend lines. Now with this platform, interesting thing is that you can save your chart, and after the support and resistance lecture I have saved it, and if I want to save the new arrows that I placed, I can just rename it one more time, so it could be support and resistance plus arrows, okay? And I click on save and it will be saved. So if I just log out or I close the browser and I log in, I can upload the save chart. Okay, this saves some work. Now I'm pretty sure that you understood what is the uptrend, so I will remove actually the errors now to make the chart simpler. One more time, it is defined as series of higher highs and higher lows. I wanted to keep those on the chart, but now by adding the trend lines it will become too messy. I will leave those in the past that we have. Okay, so for a trend line I will need to take one drawing line from right over here, and I will just put it over the chart and I will show you some examples how we draw the trend line. I will go again to full screen and I will zoom it a little bit more to the current moment. Okay, so the trend lines, normally we start from the lowest point. If we said that we're an uptrend, then we should draw lines that are starting from the lowest point and going higher. Okay, let me zoom it again to make the line precisely. Make sure always to do your drawings precisely, even it will take you some more time. It is very important because for this system we will use the break of the counter trend line, which I will talk about a little bit later. And if we don't draw it precisely, it might cause us some losses or we might miss some profits. Okay, so this is how the uptrend line starts. Okay, the lowest point connecting to the next higher low. Now obviously there is a higher low over here, but this way the line will go through the chart. We don't want the trend lines to go through the chart, so we connect it with the low where the continuation of this line will not go through the chart. After that we take another line, so again Ctrl C Ctrl V, and I take another line which will be from this low over here connecting the next higher low. So the higher low that I connected for the first trend line is the starting point for my next trend line. And let me zoom it one more time to make sure I'm on the right place. All right, here it is. And then right over here we need to take it through this low, and I will make sure to draw it precisely. Okay guys, then you see we have this impulsive move upwards, and we have this low over here where I need to have the next line. Okay, let me just put it one more time precisely. I think should be like that, or most probably I will go through the chart over here. Let me zoom it a little bit. So yeah, I will be going through this low right here and I need to correct that. Okay, so this low connects this low, and from this low I will take another line going up to the next low right over here. Okay, it is connecting this low. Now I hope you get my idea. We don't want the trend lines to go through the chart. They should not cross the candlesticks. Okay, so you can see this one goes right here, and then from this point we take another one which should go through this one over here, and I will make sure to draw it again precisely. It is right here. And then what we have is these recent lows here. So I will take another line and I will put it from here going towards this level, so I can draw it this way. Okay, connecting this low and then connecting the most recent low that we had. Okay, this is the low from the yesterday. Now, this is how properly you should draw the lines for the uptrend. Now keep in mind that the Bitcoin rises extremely and it falls extremely. Now with the Forex or with the other assets, normally we don't have rising in such a high degree. Normally we will have lines like this one or like this one, but this one you can see it's going up aggressively just because the price goes up aggressively. Okay, so this is how we draw the trend lines, and these are again important levels where the price might stop if it reverses. Okay, so if the price breaks this trend line, we might expect that it will stop on the next trend line, so you can even draw them a little bit longer in order to have a space if the price goes towards them, and this way you will make sure they are not ending right over here. Anyway, at any moment you can correct the lines. So this is how we are drawing the trend lines when we're in an uptrend. And actually, when we are talking about the Bitcoin, and I'm taking the very recent lows, what we can have actually is a trend line that starts from right over here, okay? Because still it will be a trend line showing upwards. But this is too far in time, and as well the price is far away from this period, so I will not put such a line. Now I will leave it up to you again to draw the lines when we are talking about the downtrend. And I will put just one line. I will give you an idea about the first line. It should start from right over here and it should go through the next lower high, which should not interfere the price. Okay, I will leave it on you. Try to draw some trend lines showing down, and of course, again, if you want, you can send me your pictures and I will tell you if they are drawn properly. Okay, this is about the trend lines. They are very useful, very interesting sometimes because the price stops at these lines, and especially if they match with the support and resistance, this level becomes more important. So if the price goes down, for example, to right over here, there will be a trend line, and at the same time there will be a support level from this line over here, and it will become even more important level down here around 6,200. Thanks for watching, and always enjoy when you are trading. Cheers!